Now, Terra Luna Classic has been performing very nicely this morning, up over 11% at the moment, and it does seem like it wants to break back through that level of resistance at 30,000 points per coin. It has been bouncing off of it and using it as a level of resistance for the last day or two, and if we do break up, we could reach the next level of resistance around 35,000 points per coin. So guys, we do have some nice technical setups on the chart right now that could lead Terra Luna Classic to much higher prices. But I want to discuss some of the stuff that, people are waiting on, that they're waiting to see before Terra Luna Classic breaks out, because we're in a period of stagnation right now. We've been consolidating, and those that are buying Terra Luna Classic are not doing so in the same quantity that they were just a week ago. So we're going to discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks. $1 crypto trade, you're going to get $5 in free crypto. And then if you want a crypto exclusive exchange, you've got KuCoin down in the description where you can buy Terra Luna Classic, and they actually offer a very nice reward system for the more active traders. So if you're very active, you can earn a lot of rewards on their platform. But guys, people have been a little bit disappointed lately with Terra Luna Classic in the fact that it's gone from 60,000 points per coin down to about 25,000 points per coin. And this morning we're seeing a nice run back up to that 29,000 point per coin mark, retesting 30,000. So just first, to get the technicals out of the way, if we do break through this 30,000 mark and we see a continuation to the upside, the next level that we're really going to run into, is around that 35,000 point per coin mark. So not a drastic increase, but nonetheless a nice 20% rise if Terra Luna Classic continues to move higher. Now the good news is, this rally we're seeing this morning is on higher volume. Roughly $1 billion worth of Terra Luna Classic have been traded in the last 24 hours. And this is this is probably the best news that we could see, because volume remaining elevated like this, even as the prices are lower. If you look to the last month, we're still up 2, 3, 4 times, depending on what price point you're looking at. And people are looking at Terra Luna Classic right now like the price is low, like the price is dropped. And that's simply because last week, when we were hitting 59, 60,000 points per coin, Terra Luna Classic is being compared to the highs. So I don't necessarily think that it's fair to compare Terra Luna Classic to just the highs that it's hit and the volatility that kicks in, bringing it back down a little bit. You have to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture right now is that staking has been re-enabled. Terra Luna Classic is up drastically from where it was just a few weeks ago, and we've been lacking a major catalyst for about a week now, right? But we've got a couple days left, and that burn tax kicks in. And once that happens, when people start to get a little antsy, a little anxious, a little excited about burning Terra Luna Classic, that's when the gains could absolutely become phenomenal. Now, what does that look like? It's going to be one of two things, guys, and I know this is going to sound lame to you. It's either going to be a major catalyst to the upside, or it could be some sort of a buy the rumor, sell the news type deal. So let's go through each one of those scenarios really quick. Let's just start with the bad, and then we'll jump into the good. The bad is that if Terra Luna Classic does not burn major numbers on the very first day, we could see a lot of people get unexcited and sell off. People are fragile when it comes to cryptocurrency. People are very, very touchy. If they don't get what they want and they don't get it now, a whole subset are just, they're gone. They're out and they're not coming back. That will be okay. These burn taxes are something that we're going to need to see develop over time, and how they're actually going to be contributing to the burning of Terra Luna Classic. Why? Because we don't even know which centralized exchanges are going to be on board at this point. So the more centralized exchanges that join in, the better it's going to be. So if we get to the 20th, 21st of September, and we're burning a couple million Terra Luna Classic, yes, I do think that that is going to be bad news. I think we can see like an initial reaction to the downside, some sort of a shock wave sent through the Terra Luna Classic buyers right now that send it lower. However, if we see elevated volume like we've got right now, even $1 billion worth, right? Even $1 billion worth of volume, incredible. Let's just keep that number right there. If Terra Luna Classic is trading at any range around where we are right now, on the 20th, 21st, whenever the burn tax finally does get implemented, if we were able to tax the entire volume, now I know we're not going to be able to because that does include centralized exchanges, the number would be roughly 40 billion Terra Luna Classic using the exact same numbers that we've got now. 40 billion Terra Luna Classic would be burned. 20 days, you'd be at $1 trillion. That's incredible. Now, however, I do know that on-chain transactions are lower than what the centralized exchanges are allowing to be traded. So let's just use a number of 10%. If we can burn just 10% of the total volume on Terra Luna Classic, you end up with 4 billion Terra Luna Classic burnt in a single 24-hour period. Guys, that's more than we have burnt in the entirety so far. There's been 3.986 billion Terra Luna Classic burnt up to this point. If we're able to burn that in a single day, it is going to be an amazing step forward. This project, it's not going to be built overnight. It's not going to be rebuilt overnight. If we want to do this thing, we have to do it right. And we have to make sure that we give it the time that it deserves to see Terra Luna Classic become what it could be. So if you're out there and you're looking at whether or not the burns are going to result in 10 billion Terra Luna Classic outstanding by the end of this year, I believe that's not a very good mindset to be in, because the answer is most likely going to be no. We're going to have much more than 10 billion Terra Luna Classic outstanding by the end of 2022. If your mindset starts to shift to the end of 2023, 2024, 2025, I believe these are absolute possibilities if we continue to see people motivated and willing to continue building on this blockchain. If everybody gives up and the volume drops to $10 million a day being traded, no, the burn taxes aren't going to do much at all. I mean, I think everybody can agree with that. If people continue to stay excited and continue to trade, that's when the dangerous things begin to happen. And that's when people can make a lot of money in Terra Luna Classic. So just to look at the numbers today, we are rising higher. We're up roughly 11%. The buy to sell ratio, 52% orders right now, sells. 48% buys. And we're going higher in price. People are willing now to start offering a little higher and higher price so that they can get in. And I believe we're going to see that increase as people get closer to that burn tax and they begin to get a little bit more excited. If you're looking at the number of traders on the KuCoin platform, only 5,000 in the last hour. Only 5,000 people interested in buying and selling Terra Luna Classic in the last hour. And that number can go from 20 to 30,000 when it's making a move. So we could absolutely see a lot more action than we are seeing right now. Guys, this could potentially be the beginning stages of what Terra Luna Classic can do. Is it volatile? Yes. Is it risky? Yes. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But if we want to make some money in Terra Luna Classic, we have to be willing to see this thing through. So I want to know down in the comments below what you guys' thoughts are. Are you willing to see it through? Let us know down there. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys are getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull. You have KuCoin in the description. You can grab yourself some Terra Luna Classic, free Discord, and until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.